go ahead and get started. Sorana, congratulations.
Thank you.
A very quick and emphatic win today. Can you just give us your thoughts on your performance today?
Yes, absolutely. I think I played a very, very good match, very solid from beginning to end. I didn't give her any opportunity, I feel, to enter the match, and from my point of view, it was one of those almost perfect matches. So nothing to complain about, just really good sensations, and of course, I'm very happy to not stay too long in this heat.
Hi, well done.
thank you.
So obviously the theme of the first week has been the heat, but I think starting Sunday it completely switches to a little bit cooler temperatures. Just how do you think for your game, how are you going to adjust to those conditions, and what do you anticipate, on court?
Yes, absolutely. I'm quite lucky that I think I adapt very, very quick, and my game suits all surfaces, all weathers, and all conditions. So I'm a little bit lucky with that. Again, there are small adjustments. Maybe the tension of the racket, I'll go down again because I did go up, and the rest just get used to it as fast as possible. I think in tennis, the one that adapts the quicker usually is the one that gets the win. But again, it's part of the game. We are used to this, we play 10 months a year, very different conditions every single week. So I think most of us handle quite well all these changes.
Hi, Sorana.
Hello.
You probably already answered the question, but you played one of your best tennis, and it's your last season. Is there any link? Do you feel free of any pressure, and then you play like this?
Yeah, to be honest, I've said it many times, I don't feel I'm doing anything different. I feel I'm still working the same. I still have the same discipline, the same professionalism, and even if I announced this was going to be my last year, every time I step on the court, I still feel I have a lot of things to improve, and I have goals, and maybe not ranking goals, but goals of things that I want to improve, and this is what keeps me alive, every single day, and what gives me the joy. And again, I feel I've been playing quite well for the last couple of years, and I've always been there around 20, but what I've seen this season that I feel is different is the consistency. I've been able to perform at the same level week in, week out, which maybe in the past it wasn't the case. But again, I'm very, very grateful with everything that's happening. I'm very grateful that all the work is paying off, and I absolutely love tennis, and it's a joy to be here.
Hello, congratulations.
Hello, thank you.
I was very surprised how good you managed this heat. I was watching 3 games and I have to leave because in my life I didn't have so much hot. How did you prepare for this temperature? Do you have a formula? And you were not even sweating. I was shocked, but well played.
Thank you so much. You are right. The conditions are very, very tough, and I think the one that adapts, like I said, the fastest is the winner. Unfortunately, you have to start a couple days before. If you start your preparation the day before the match or the day of the match, I think is too late sometimes, and you have to be very disciplined with your hydration, sleeping, eating, carbs intakes, and I think again I have so much experience with this, and I'm very, very disciplined, and also I'm lucky because I don't mind the heat. I can play in every condition, and last year I remember in Cincinnati when there were those very high temperatures, I was one of the few that handled it very, very well, and I think this is very personal. And also, I don't really sweat much. This is a thing that when I was a kid I suffered, because my dad, after practice, he would always scold me because I didn't work hard enough, because my t-shirt is not soaked, like I would always be like, look very fresh. And I said, Dad, I cannot sweat. I promise I worked very hard. So it's nice that now it's paying off. When I was a kid, it didn't pay off because my dad was upset. He always thought that I don't work hard enough.
Hi, Solana. Congratulations. I'm writing an article on how nerves affect players. I wondered if you can be quite specific in how it manifests in your body and your symptoms. Is it your stomach? Is it your hand shaking? Do your legs feel heavy? Yeah, could you tell me about that from your experience over your career?
Yes, I think every single player gets nervous. I don't believe someone that will tell me that they don't get nervous. I think when you care about the sport and when you want to win, of course you get nervous. But the important thing is what you do with those nerves, you know. And some of them get overwhelmed by them. And yes, you can maybe feel them that heaviness in the hand or feeling very slow. This is a little bit with me how I feel. I feel slow and my arm feels very heavy, and yeah, maybe some butterflies in your stomach. But I think this is normal, you know, and especially at this level, I do believe we are very similar tennis-wise, but the nerves make the difference, and the ones that handle it the best are the ones at the top usually. And again, I think it's a lot of work with yourself, you know, to get those nerves in your favor and actually try to get energy from those nerves and transform it in something positive. But I think this is human, you know. It means that we care, it means that we want to win, it means that we have ambition, and also I believe the most beautiful things in life are also emotions. So nerves are part of the emotions.
Hi, Sorana. I have two very different questions, but I'll start with the first. You mentioned that you handled the heat quite well. I was wondering how much you negotiate with tournament officials to play perhaps in the hottest hours of the day to give you an edge over your opponent.
Never. I never ask for anything. I'm one of those good ones that I'm ready to play whenever they schedule me.
Who are the worst ones then?
Oh, I don't know. This is very personal, you know. It's between you and the supervisor. So the supervisors usually know me. Like I never ask for anything unless it's really bad, unless I have a bad injury, or I don't know. I finished very late the night before, and of course, like, you know, normal ones. But I never ask to not play in the heat. So for me, it's all good.
And on a totally different subject, I'm sure you heard that Romania was hit by a drone attack this morning. I was wondering, do you have any relatives in the region or living next to the Ukrainian border? And more generally, how worried are you by the war in Ukraine?
Yes, I read the news. Luckily, I don't have anyone in that area, and I'm very sorry. And I hope everyone is safe and sound. And I hope this is gonna be just one incident.